We are me and Adam, and we are Austin, Texas's very own trashwave trailblazers.
All right. So, tell me about trashwave. What does that mean? Where did you come up with it? Did you come up with it? What does it mean to you? What does it mean for your music?
Trashwave is as much music as it is an ethos. We come from the trash and we will return to the trash. And we're pretty much the worst thing that's ever happened on the face of the planet.
All right. I love it. How did you come together to form this trashwave monstrosity?
Um, we were both homeless, and we were living in a shed that was in New Orleans. It was a moldy shed, and we decided to write a song, and then we decided to punish the universe after that. So
All
yeah,
right. So, you're from New Orleans, I
We're
guess
from
originally?
Austin, we're from Austin, Texas. We met in New Orleans, and the band is now based in Austin, Texas, our hometown.
All right. So, you're both from here, but you didn't meet here. You had to go all the way to New Orleans to find each other.
that is true.
That is true.
Awesome. All right.
We are
Uh,
native. We are native Texans. So
cool. Cool beans. So well, who and what are some of your biggest inspirations, both musically and fashionably?
We can start with music, Vince.
I like Blink 182 and Future.
Okay.
I mostly like Bruce Springsteen.
Cool.
And as far as fashion goes, I try to land somewhere between Liberace and Stevie Ray Vaughan at like a NASCAR event.
Okay.
I
So
like the gay guy from Narcos who's in the Cali cartel. You know who I'm talking about? I
I've
like
never seen
I like
Narcos, but I'm sure
well,
that.
you should watch it. He's like the really handsome guy with cool clothes, and
Okay.
I strive to wear the clothes that he has, although I can never be that handsome.
Okay. So how did those inspirations come out in your music? Because that's pretty, diverse.
Yeah, I think it comes out in kind of a kooky little way that I think basically is the sound of trash wave. I mean, you just kind of have to hear it. A little bit of electro pop, a little bit of hip hop, a little bit of country, a little bit of rock and roll. I don't know, something like that.
All right, that's very Donnie and Marie of you. A little bit country, a little bit rock and roll.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So what is your favorite genre of music to listen to that you do not personally create?
Well, I think since we throw pretty much everything we like into our music, I don't know if that question is possible to answer because we have pieces of all of our favorite music in our music because we pretty much make all kinds of music.
Yeah.
So
Right.
I don't like consider us like a hip hop band, and that's like one of my favorite genres, but we're not like trying to be like, rappers or anything like that. So
right, and like
yeah,
I've almost exclusively listened to like solo acoustic singer songwriters and like country music, and we don't have any music that's like that either.
really
So
precisely that. Yeah.
All right.
We're just
That's
kind of
fair.
landing in between a lot of different things.
All right. So what is your favorite place to play in Austin?
we are looking forward to headlining Stubbs outside in about 2 years.
All right. What about places that you have currently played?
We broke the rearview mirrors off a long time ago. Looking forward.
Love it. Love everything about it. What is your dream venue? Speaking of.
Our dream venue would be Stubbs outside in about 2 years.
All right.
Maybe
Not
less.
just Austin, like anywhere. Like
Uh,
anywhere in the world would be Stubbs.
I like Austin.
yeah, I like Austin too.
I love that.
We'll start there. We'll start there. We got to have dreams come in steps.
That's true. That's true. All right. And then who is your dream collaboration?
What do we think about that?
Probably Sean Paul.
Sean Paul. That's right. Sean Paul.
All right. What would you want to create with Sean Paul?
We'd have to find out.
The greatest music ever.
You just get in a room and see what happens.
Yeah,
I
like
love it.
greatest thing to ever happen to music. Hopefully, would be what the results of that meeting would be.
Just get in a room and get busy, as it were. All
Oh, hell
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
I just Sean Paul. I just every time I hear Sean Paul, I just think of the movie Grind, which I don't think anyone has like ever seen, but it's from like 2004. It's about a bunch of skateboarders, and there's a scene in a strip club where Sean Paul's Get Busy is playing, and that's all I ever think about when I hear him.
Yeah.
We're into music and strip clubs and
Yeah.
Sean Paul, so that seems pretty good to me.
And I like
For
skateboarding, but
strip
I
clubs.
usually break my arm when I do it. So
He did recently break his hand when we were skateboarding pretty drunk at like 3 a.m.
Oh, don't do that. Don't. You need that. You need your hand. Um. So yeah, speaking of your jacket, as I did earlier, what was it like to play with the Killers and Johnny Marr? Cause that's sick
it
as
was
hell.
it was a fabulous experience. It was all you could imagine it to be, and it was easily one of our best shows ever from a performance stance and from having the biggest audience that we've ever played to. So we were very grateful for the opportunity.
How did that come about? Did you reach out to their management, or did the promoters reach out to you? How did that work?
We reached out to their management, and they allowed it.
They allowed it. I mean, I think that they probably, liked you.
Yeah.
I don't think they were just like, yeah, roll up. We'll see what happens.
It went well. It was a lot of fun. Yeah,
it was
we're looking
sweet.
forward to keep doing. We're looking forward
To continuing
to
playing
continuing to
music.
play dope ass shows like that. Yeah.
I love it. And then yeah, what are you planning on doing for your ACL set?
Right. So like we said, we're playing these nice shows, and we're gonna take it right into our first of all, we got our official ACL late night show on October 13th at
Okay,
Antoine
awesome.
with Joshua Ray Walker, which is gonna be sold out and incredible.
We're gonna play all the hits, and we're gonna play a couple new songs too.
And then we'll take that steam right into our ACL performance Sunday, October 16th at 12:45 as we headline the 12:45 slot at the Tito stage.
At the
Yeah.
Tino stage.
As we like to say.
The early afternoon headliner.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's the best time, to be honest.
Well, it's so hot, and you're gonna need some shade for a moment.
Exactly.
And a great band, and we're just playing the hits there, so feel free to come along and hear the hits, and then we won't play any B-sides or anything to bore the crowd, because it's obviously not, it's uncouth at a
Yeah,
festival.
we'll keep it at 10 the whole time.
All right. And then yeah, what's next for me and Adam?
We're trying to wrap up our second full-length album, American Drip Part 2, so we're hoping new music the beginning of 2023-ish, and then also just a series of really badass shows. So
We with the Killers, we opened in Dallas Fort Worth area, and we also opened at Moody Center in Austin. So we've got that big show, the ACL After Show, coming up on the 13th, and then we're coming back up to Dallas and playing Three Links in Deep Ellum on October 20th. And then we're also going to play in Houston on October 21st at the Southern Smoke Festival, which is really awesome. If you haven't heard of it, you could check it out. It benefits service industry workers that were disaffected by COVID. And
Oh,
it's
I
got
love that.
amazing chefs from all over the world coming. And we're playing with Shaky Graves and Disco Cowboy.
Cool. Yeah, I've not heard of that festival, but that's a really good really good mission for.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, well that does it for the interview. Quick and
Well,
dirty.
thank you so much for having us on.
Thank you.
We really enjoyed talking with you.
Yeah, I appreciate you taking time out of your day in the hallway to talk to me.
When I was a kid, when I was like 14, like my first little band, I pretended to be someone else, and I called into co-op at like freaking 2 a.m. or something. And I was like, hey, play this song. And they're like, where can I find it? I'm like, it's on YouTube. Like, they're really good. And some DJ played the song. I mean, obviously, I'm sure he knew it was some kid, but
Yeah.
you were the first radio station to ever play something that I played. So thank you very much.
Thank you for the honor.
Yes.
that's so
Awesome.
cool.